Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's episode of What's for Dinner. On this month's episode, I'll be making some stewed beans with Parmesan breadcrumbs. It's a vegetarian-style recipe, and it comes from the Tasty Adulting Cookbook that I got for Christmas last year. This is the second recipe that I'm using from this book. January's recipe also came from here. There are a lot of really good recipes in here, and I want to thank Mike again for giving this to me at Christmas. Thanks, Mike. It's been a great addition, and I'm looking forward to sharing this recipe with you all. So let's get cooking. Okay, we're going to start by making the beans. The first thing you want to do is get a medium-sized saucepan. This is more of a large saucepan to me. You're going to add a can of crushed tomatoes to the pan. I'm going to turn the heat on. Medium heat. You're going to add some thyme. You really want to add a sprig of thyme. I could not find any sprigs of thyme, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this in. You want to add 2 bay leaves. 1, 2, and then you want to add a clove of garlic. A clove of garlic is about a half teaspoon. And you want to get this cooking for about 15 minutes. Once you get this cooking, you're going to add in about a pound of buttered beans that are drained and rinsed. So we're going to let this cook here for a little bit, and I will come back when it's time to add the butter beans. Alright, so this has been cooking for about, I'd say 10 to 12 minutes or so. The recipe suggests you let it thicken and reduce for about 15 minutes, so it has gotten thicker. There's a little bit of moisture left in it. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add a pound plus 13 ounces of butter beans and then some salt and pepper. A pinch of salt. Alright, then we're going to mix this in. Then what I'm going to do, this saucepan does not have a lid, so I have some aluminum foil over here. We're going to cover it, reduce the heat to low, and let it simmer while we work on making the breadcrumbs over on the other side. I thought this was going to be too many beans, but it's actually the right amount. It's the perfect amount. Good, set that there. Reduce this to low. Some foil. Cover it up. So I don't hit it. Alright. And now we're going to let this do its thing while I make the breadcrumbs on the other burner. Okay, we're ready to make the breadcrumbs now. We're first going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil into the skillet here. Let's heat that up over medium heat. Then you're going to put a 1/4 cup of plain breadcrumbs. Then you want a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. I have a 1/4 teaspoon there. I'm just going to shake some on. And you want about a half tablespoon of Parmesan, grated Parmesan. I only have my teaspoon here, so I'll put in, I think it's 3 teaspoons. We'll do 2. And then a half teaspoon of oregano. Just going to shake that in. And then a teaspoon of parsley. That's pretty good. You want to get them nice and toasted. It should take about 5 minutes to toast them. Alright, these are getting nice and toasted. Starting to smell them. They're pretty good. The fragrant. They're becoming fragrant, I would say, which the recipe says you want to be sure happens so that you know they're getting close to being done. Okay, so once you've reached this point, your breadcrumbs are toasted. That's about it. All you need to do is put the meal together. We're going to take the stewed beans, which I believe should be done. Pretty good. We're going to remove the bay leaves, and then we're going to drizzle some of these, sprinkle, whatever the word is, over top of them, and then you can serve the rest of them alongside, the rest of the breadcrumbs alongside of the stewed beans. So I'm going to get all that set, clean up a little bit, and we'll be back to try it on camera. All right, I discarded the bay leaves. I've uncovered the stewed beans. Get rid of this. And now we can plate it up. So, I don't exactly know what to expect here. I'm just going to put some in a bowl. It smells kind of good. Put some of these on top. Alright, I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive. Let's see. Beans are soft. I don't know if I would eat this as a main course, but definitely as a side dish. It's not bad. This would be definitely something I would have as a side dish, not necessarily as a main meal to something, but it's pretty good. Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of What's for Dinner. As I said in the last two videos, I have created a Google form for you to submit your recipe suggestions for future consideration on an episode. A link to the form can be found in the description below. Thank you all again for watching. God bless, and I'll see you all next time.